Nowadays, concentration problems are one of the most common experiences that university students have to deal with. At some point of their lives, whether it be in a class or in the library, reviewing for their tests or doing their assignments, students' minds begin to wander. They may find themselves only sitting down and studying for about 15 minutes, and then soon after they lose focus and start doing other things. Other case that university students oftentimes get stuck reading the same page over and over again and still don't understand what's going on. The problem with concentration among students is that it requires an intense focus and a strong dedication or an active motivation to do what they're doing. Encountering concentration problems may lead to many students having to give up and unlikely to succeed in their studies. In this documentary, our goal is to study into the science of concentration problems among university students and to understand the relationship between chewing gum and students' efficiency on cognitive tasks.
Concentration. In scientific term, concentration is defined as close mental attention to something. According to Alex Thiel, who is an author and professor of visual neuroscience, neurons in the brain, when paying attention, works in the same manner as when making yourself be heard louder, by speaking clearer when communicating with others. It stimulates the neuron the more we put our focus and attention into something, which results in greater concentration span. In mind, we have prepared a questionnaire in order to tackle and understand more about concentration and the student's perspective on it regarding on its effect on their studies. Lack and poor concentration has become a frequent complaint by university students irrespective of age, gender, or country, and this is evident by the responses made from our questionnaire.
So, Tony, how often do you get distracted?
Sometimes, not very often.
I always get distracted.
Always get distracted.
Yeah.
Shown that all university students believe they often get distracted, so we can say that it is a prevalent issue, and enough to say that university students do deal with distractions. People with inability to concentrate and struggling to keep pace with learning have shown signs of negative effects on students. We've all known for a while that distraction slows down productivity and affects mental health. However, there are several strategies that students adopt to deal with concentration problems.
What are some common strategies that you adopt to deal with concentration problems?
I think mostly I want to concentrate. Firstly, I think I'm chewing gum and listen music, and the rest is also my strategies for me to concentrate on the study.
I usually listen to music when I work or study.
Turning off my cell phone
Turning
or
off
putting
your
it on
cell
airplane
phones.
mode, or just having music.
Usually exercise in the sense that you get up, like stretch a bit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Based on the questionnaires we handed out to students, once in a while students take a break or rest every now and then when they feel like they are being consumed with distraction. It is the best possible way in order to stay focused by giving their minds some time to rest. In addition, students also find that by listening to music while studying helps them get into their personal quiet study zone. Now that we went through the effects of lack of concentration on students and the ways of preventing it, we must go back to its origin, which is the cause. We have asked a few respondents about their viewpoints.
So, Dave, what factors affect your concentration?
I think electronic devices because that leads you to music and to social platforms, line, and invite friends.
Patience.
My phone. Mostly my electronic devices like handphone.
Mostly my cell phone.
Majority believes electronic devices is the main problem as to why they're distracted all the time. In a research conducted, human attention span is reduced to 8 seconds due to digital technology. In a research conducted at Alessandro Acquisti and Eval Pierre at Carnegie Mellon University's Human-Computer Interaction Lab, people who are interrupted with digital devices score 20% lower than those who are not. Another test also shows that students can't focus for more than 2 minutes without using social media. To further understand the relationship between chewing gum and concentration, an experiment is implemented by having 10 test subjects that are divided into 5 boys and 5 girls, and all from different majors and background to play a game which is called Find a Pair, which is a memory game that requires player to spot identical pairs. We're conducting this experiment to test how well they cope with cognitive load, and to analyze how well chewing gum can make a difference in the concentration level of students. The procedure is done in 2 sets. chewing and non-chewing gum, with 3 trials. In addition, the online game records and measures the accuracy and time it takes for the players to finish it. The data is then recorded in a tabular form for analysis later.
The scatter diagram compares the time taken by each individual with and without chewing gum while performing the experiment. It can be seen that the linear correlation line for students' time without chewing gum is slowly decreasing, but on the other hand, the time taken for most students who has chewed gum during the game is steadily increasing. Interestingly, it is noticeable that gender has become an important factor on the overall results of the experiment. It can be observed that without chewing gum, males tend to do better than females in terms of cognitive tasks. Yet, females have shown an improvement and a better result than males who both have chewed gum before the experiment.
Oh, you're still here. Are you waiting for the conclusion part? Yeah, for the conclusion, right? So, as we have all seen from the experiments, that chewing gums helps with concentration. Most of our participants do the game well when they are chewing gum compared to when they are not. In addition, boys do it better when they chew gums, while girls do it better when they are not. So, our earlier hypothesis was correct. Chewing gums helps the concentration for most students. Bye bye.